Here's a very simple, lovely reflection for this morning. I simply want you to look at how far you've come. So I'd like you to think about any experience that you've had recently. It may be a tough one, it may be a lovely one, but any experience you've been through recently. So let's do this and breathe at the same time. So breathing in and think about any experience that you've been through. Maybe it was something that you had to deal with. Maybe it was something new that you've never come across before. Maybe it was an old situation where you chose a certain path, and hopefully that path was different, so you weren't going round in circles. Now have that experience and think about it, have it in your mind, and be clear about it. And I'd like you simply to think about, especially if you've been through something similar before, if this had been a year ago or 2 years ago, what might you have done instead? And this is a lovely exercise because so often we roll with the changes. We move on with the changes, and as we move on, we begin to think, well, I've always done that anyway. Whereas actually, it's not always the case. We have had to put effort in, and we have had to do things to change how we are now, often for the better. So I simply want you to remember that maybe this time last year, you would have done something very differently in a similar situation. And this time, this year, the way you're dealing with it, the way you're coping, the way you're getting through, shows how much you've grown. And that is the thing I want you to reflect on today. That is the thing I want you to be proud of today. And that's the thing I want you to recognize. Because anytime you think, I'm stuck, or I can't do this, or I don't want to do this, you can remember, well, I've made changes before. They were hard, but nothing is as hard as staying where you don't want to be. Be proud of yourself today.